Hey guys, this is Jeanette with Inner Sun Alchemy here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of April 2018. So this is going to be for the sign of Leo. So if you have a Leo rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. As you probably know, we are fully in this retrograde energy because we have the Mercury retrograde still going on. Jupiter's in retrograde in Scorpio, and then Saturn and Pluto are also retrograding this month on the third week of the month. So a lot of powerful energy that's allowing us a chance to kind of reassess, catch up, and make sure that we get to fully activate all the amazing blessings that are available to us. Now, for you, Leo, you're actually showing up this month as the Six of Cups here. I love that for you because it tells me that you are in a place of balance between your mind and your heart, and you really have tapped into your soul and you feel good. And people are seeing a softer, warmer, more open side of you. Not that you're really a harsh energy, but you are allowing more of the softness and the playfulness and the joy that Leo energy brings, more so this month. And it's probably because the sun is in a fellow fire energy, being in Aries, so that's giving you a nice boost for you. So that is lovely to see. Very happy about that. Now, even with that being the case, you may find that your relationships are just kind of neutral, nothing big happening there. That actually can be a good thing because sometimes no news is good news, no activity is good activity, especially if you're used to having a lot of ups and downs. Now, if you are looking to try to date, I would say if you want to kind of break out of that stagnancy, you have to put yourself out there. You have to go out and meet. This isn't, while you are feeling good and comfortable, this isn't really the energy of a lot of magnetism to you unless you put yourself in those positions where you're going to be exposed to more people. So just be mindful of that. If you're already in an established relationship, if things have kind of been a little boring, I would say it might be time to, just have a little weekend getaway. That message is actually coming through pretty frequently for a couple of signs, actually, because there is this energy of just kind of like breaking up that stagnancy or the I don't want to say the drudgery, but the cocoon that we've kind of been in the past couple months, and especially with the weather being all over the place, this might really be a time that you guys just kind of need to get out and have some fresh energy come in. Okay, so that's important for you. Now, I will say in terms of your health, you definitely should be feeling good and strong there. You should see a pickup in your physical energy come through. And also you should be feeling that you are pretty productive this month and going forward with plans and making a lot of headway. So that's good. Now, in terms of money, I mean, for the most part, you're the one in control of that. So you make the money that you have. So you're only going to get out what you put into it. So you have to show up if you want to get that payout. But that's actually good because that means in this regard, your income is in your hands. It's not being determined by outside forces, and that's a beneficial place to be in because it means that you have dominion over that. You don't have to really take into account a lot of outside influence. Now, if you are looking for, some kind of nice return on your taxes, that's probably going to be nice. Might not necessarily be huge, but, things will be taken care of and you'll have some money to celebrate with. So you might be able to have fun with that and possibly use that money to go traveling with your boo if you have one, or just for you to go have some fun, okay? Now, home life is looking good, but there's something about this that you're going to have to be mindful of, and there's some kind of revelation that's showing up here, or some truth that you have to face. So this may be, repairs that need to happen that you've kind of been like, whatever, you can't do that anymore. Like it's really going to come to the fore. If you are buying or selling a home, then there might be some kind of breakthrough that happens this month where, the sale kind of goes through and things kind of move along. So whatever it is, that there is something definitely on the home front that needs to be paid attention to. I don't see it as a negative. It's just something that's like, hey, you need to look at this, or hey, something opens up. But overall, it's definitely for your benefit. So that's good to see. Now, I will say that work for you should be really good. You should be feeling that the work you're doing is definitely in alignment with your sole purpose and what makes you happy. Especially if you're working independently, you should be feeling really good. If you work for someone else, you should be finding that things are going well with your coworkers, relationship with boss is good. You could be recognized for your work if you're up for a review, first quarter review or something. That's going well. If you are looking for work, this could bode well for you because we have the Ten of Cups here. So there's definitely a lot of beautiful celebratory energy there. Now, I would say spiritually, you still have a little bit of work to do. You have come through a period of some tough times. And I think that at this point, because you are having the chance to kind of drop more into your heart space and have that communion between your mind and your heart, you are beginning to look back on, or you will have the opportunity this month to look back on your experiences up to this point, how you've chosen to show up, how you've engaged with others, where you may have been not so honorable or trustworthy or whatever that is. But, this is definitely more of a personal inventory that you're taking as opposed to one that's being forced by the universe. So that means it's definitely going to be much more gentle. Just saying. But as a heads up, specifically if you are a Leo rising, this precursor of doing this internal work is a benefit to you. And pay attention to any kind of adjustments or corrections that the universe is pushing you to make in how you show up with others, or in the work that you do, the relationships that you're engaged with, all that kind of stuff. Because when the nodes shift into Cancer, which is going to happen at the end of this year, it'll be there for 18 months. That, for the most part, again, you have to look at your personal chart, but for the most part, that's going to be in your 12th house. The 12th house for me is the house of spirituality and karma. Once the nodes go through here, from this point forward for the next 9 years, you'll see a massive amount of expansion and dreams coming true, which is great. But also what you're going to see is all of those things which really do not serve you, and all this karma that you need to deal with is going to come up to be faced, okay? So if you do the work now, there's not going to be any work for the universe to do, okay? If you don't do the work and you just kind of like, whatever, then that means when that transit happens over the next 18 months, again, starting at the end of the year, it's not going to be pretty. And if you want, a reference, just look at folks in your life who are Virgo, Pisces, who else? Or like the Sagittarius and Capricorn folks. If you look at their lives, the past like 3 to 4 years, also Scorpio people, the massive amount of clearing of, relationships, breakups, losses of jobs, things like that, have happened. Now, it's all been for the greater good because it's freed them up to put them online with what they want to go. But it definitely was a lot of pain that could have been avoided. So I'm giving you a heads up now with that 5 of Swords energy showing up here, to just be mindful. Do your work, Leo. Do your work. Keep going on this path. I can see that you're doing the work, but continue doing it because you definitely want to be able to breathe through 2019 and 2020, okay? So that's your reading this month, Leo. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to book a personal session, you can do so by going to my website, innersunalchemy.com. The link will be below. Also, if you're in Los Angeles, I am doing another Oracle night on April 14th, which is a Saturday evening at Mostly Angels. The link will be below for you, so you can get a ticket. We pretty much always sell out, so except for the last one we did cancel, but since I've been doing them, we do sell out. So if you want to come, book early so you can grab your seat, okay? Because we don't sell tickets at the door because it's a smaller space. All right, there you go, Leo. Love you much. See you next month, okay? Bye.